Oh no.
Taylor Crossdale in the book.
Well, it's not a booking, Ben. It might not be a penalty, but there was contact.
There can be something in between. We're just praising the referee for decent common sense. Let's have another look.
Well, it's probably not a penalty kick, Ben, but I'm astonished that he's given a yellow card. There's clear contact there.
Well, I mean, Mamavov has got him and not the ball. I think, like the Sterling one earlier, there's every chance you could get given that. It's definitely not a caution. It's not simulation, because he's been caught. Bad call. Maybe twice over, I'm afraid, from Robert Hennessy. And Mamavov has absolutely got away with murder here. He's had one caution, and he could have had 4 and given away 2 pens.
It's clearly just the way he plays, though, hasn't he? He hasn't learnt since he's given away those couple of free kicks in quick succession that ended in the yellow card. He's flown into the next 2 challenges. Just get the ball in the 18-yard box, like Martel did there. Be sensible, stay on your feet, try and manoeuvre the ball, manipulate it away from the player, and they're going to fly into the challenges. Certain that there'll be more opportunities to get penalty kicks given against them today.
He'll do well, that left-back, to stay on the field, I think, for the 90. Realistically, I mean, what are the odds on him not charging into another one and mistiming it? A bit of a throwback, actually. Pat Nevin was discussing with me a little while ago about why is it that left-backs are always nutcases and right-backs are normal. It is true.
Yeah, I wanted to say Stuart Pearce early on, but I thought it was too obvious. I played with a lad called Sol Davis at Luton Town. He reminds me of him. Every ball that's played just to go and compete and put something on the wide player, but you don't really get it in the climate the way it is today. The game's too difficult to leave one on someone.
Depending on how far back you go, Pat Vandenhouwe,
yeah.
Julian Dix, Mark Dennis, lunatics. One was actually called Nutter, or was he a right back? John Nutter, Gillingham.
John Nutter, yeah.
Best name for a lower league footballer ever, that is. It's another Luke McCormick free kick. We're into tons of added time here. Can Chelsea find a way through? No, foul. Free kick the other way this time. 5 added minutes, by the way. And the man down now is Bojan Mijovski.
Well, there's all sorts going on in that area now. There's someone gone to ground at the far post. I think it's Dujon and his marker. I think it's given for a high foot from Ethan Ampadu in the end, which is probably the right call, but you know, there's writhing around, there's people trying to get other people booked. It's going to be a case of just trying to keep composed and trying to not get involved and get the right result, get in that dressing room and take the congratulations and take the pleasing element out of the game.
You can bet Joe will be saying this at half-time. They are trying to wind you up. They're desperate to get one of you to kick out or do something. Do not, however tempted you are. And as anyone who's ever played at any level knows, it's frustrating, and you can do it. You can lash out, but the Chelsea boys have to keep their discipline. So, corner a moment ago where Dujon Sterling managed to step over someone who was almost begging him to tread on them and didn't do it. They're looking for it, for sure. Long treatment for Ampadu and various other stoppages have brought us these 5 added minutes. Ampadu challenging there, flicked on by Ahmedov. Chaloba in well, Calder Silva. Then up in the air from Elchin Asadov. Having given him the big build-up, we haven't seen very much of Callum Hudson-Odoi in this first half. It's more been about Sterling on this side and McCormick breaking from deep.
Let's go.
lost count of the free kicks. There's been a lot.
The last 15 minutes, it's not really flowed at all. Both teams losing their discipline to a certain degree. I think more so the visiting side, but it's been a little bit tempestuous from both sides, and we could do with a half-time whistle now, and Joe to try and get a way of trying to win this football match. Well, certainly to create more. That's a nasty one. That could be a red. Certainly a yellow.
And it's Gadijadze on Ampadu, and in they all come. The ref might be well served blowing the whistle a minute early here. See, I'm sure he doesn't want to get a red card out, but it's coming. I mean, look at them flying in there. First one was a foul, second one was, well, there's reckless and there's dangerous. That's what the laws of the game say. It's definitely reckless. And maybe a bit of danger about it too.
Yeah, first one, he got a fraction of the ball on Dujon Sterling. The ball ran free and it's very, very dangerous. I think it's probably just about right. Don't actually get it there, but it's a thumping challenge, and Ampadu's really been in the wars in this first half, but it was a dangerous challenge. Definite yellow card.
Rightly or wrongly, I think if that's a Premier League referee in a Premier League game, he'd go for that. Because there's an intent, it looks like. I want to be certain because you can't from up here, but it looks like he's going in, right, I'm going in hard here.
No, I agree. It was a poor challenge, and it's just been growing, hasn't it? The animosity between the two sides the last like 5-10 minutes. It's as much as Joe trying to forge a way to win this football match, but just to keep their composure, in the second period as well. The last thing you want to do is have players missing football matches, getting sent off, even getting injured. They need to protect themselves in this second period, get through with a victory in one piece.
Well, they're doing their job well, Qarabag. They've come here, they've largely frustrated Chelsea. Let them in for a couple of decent half chances, but they've been very competitive, and they will be happy with the half-time scoreline. A very lively and very feisty 45. No goals. Luke McCormick's had the best chances. Dujon Sterling might easily have won a penalty. Ethan Ampadu had a header and has been clattered high and low. And half-time on match day 1 of the new UEFA Youth League season it is. Chelsea 0, Qarabag 0. We will look back on various major talking points of that first half shortly. We'll see you in a moment.